Hi, this video is for the 4th grade subplan for February 11th, 2016 at Andrew Mayer. I'll do another one of these for 3rd grade. So let's get to it. The first thing in the lesson plan, and sorry these are all going to be backwards, but you can kind of hopefully read backwards. You're going to be going reviewing this concert song Partner Solfege No. 1 with them. For that, pretty much they've already listened to it and sung through it a number of times, or at least 2 or 3 times. So they should be familiar with it. Just have them sing through it a few times with the CD, and it should be good. For the next one is a story called Discordant Deli. Some of the Mrs. Freisel's class has already read through this once with singing the different themes for each character. One is Mimi's song, where you sing, doing the hand sign me, 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 me. And then for So, 2 half notes, Sophie's song, so, so. Laverne's song, The Dill Pickle, la, 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 la. And then Tommy Salami, Solami. Bad music joke. So then you read through the story, and you basically where it says to sing the character's song, that's when you do it. And so you go through the song. And then on the back, sorry about it being backwards, there's a little bit, it says draw. Basically they draw different types of notes in the appropriate places on the staff. And then at the bottom it says play Mimi's song. Oh, that's slowing down again. Play Mimi's song on the Glockenspiel. Instead of doing that, I'm going to have you play it on the E melody bell. I have a similar, the G melody bell will be for Sophie's song, and the A one would be for, that would be Laverne. And then on the Glockenspiel, you'll do Tommy's song, so you can do all 3 notes kind of together. They just need E, G, A, E, so it would be G, A, E, Sol, La, Mi. They would play it at that time. So you can have them go through the story again and basically tell the story by adding the instruments. And I have a certain description. Yeah, well, I guess they could just take turns. Yeah, however you want to arrange it. You might want to do a column. That would be what? Maybe you might need 5 columns where each column you'd have first E melody bell, G melody bell, A melody bell, and then Glockenspiel. Or you could do any order you want. And then the kids would sit in a column or a row from front to back. And then as they go through it, they can have a part, or you can have 4 groups around the room, and then each group would be a certain part, and then rotate, however you want to do it. The next thing is an assessment, which they've been practicing, identifying the pitches on the staff. This is the answer key, but basically what they have just says so, and they have to go through and identify the so, mi, la, so, mi, and such. They should be able to do that after doing that the Discordant Deli sheet. Then the next thing is a concert song called Amani Utupe, which Mrs. Freisel's class is a little further ahead. They had a chance to watch a video on this. They haven't had a chance to look through the music yet. Basically, you can talk with them about practicing, and I have recordings for you to play for them on a CD that I'll make for you. This is part 1 and part 2, and you can have them practice following part 1 for today. But it's kind of a catchy tune. So just part 1, and then just tell Mr. Troxel will work more with them on that next time. And you can have them try to sing a little bit of it if you want. Then the next thing, you probably won't get this. Well, hopefully you can at least do this, even if you have to skip one of the other parts. But it says concert row order. If you could, and I'll have printed off a class list, if you could please put them in order from tallest to shortest, and then mark down their names or number them or however you want to do it with the class list. So that way I know who's tallest, who's shortest, but basically eyeballing. It doesn't need to be that specific to say how tall. And then that way I can start to put them in a concert row order as soon as I can. So that would be a big help. The next thing, it says bounce high, bounce low. That's a game that they've already played a couple times, probably 3 times. They stand in a circle and they do bounce passes around the circle. Here's the song. Bounce high, bounce low, bounce the ball to Shiloh. They repeat repeat that song, bouncing to the beat. But if they lose the beat, something like that, then you start all over. The goal of the game is to see how many passes they can do without losing the beat. And the record set by now a 4th grade class at Willow Creek, formerly Mrs. Freisel's class, had 48, but the new record is 50, set by a 4th grade group at Willow Creek. So that's the goal to beat with that. And then the next thing, again, I overplanned, so don't feel like you need to do everything. But this is another concert song, the 3rd one. This one might be easier for them to just follow along. So if you decide to just skip Amani Otupe and just do this one instead, that's fine. Just to continue to expose them and introduce them to concert music, since it comes sooner than you think. And then the last thing is, if there's any extra time, I highly doubt that, but if there's any extra time, you can do some of the emergency sub games with them. I think I got everything. So, yeah. So, anyway, again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Email me at stroxel@fleetwoodasd.org, or give me a call at the number listed on the sub information for the 11th of February page. I'm not going to say it on this video. So, okay. Take care.